Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown. Here we go, guys. April 5th. It's a Thursday morning, and we're coming off of one of those nights where we were that close to just sweeping again, but did not get done. We were 1-1. We had the baseball pick that just did not cash. I thought Scherzer was going to come out a hell of a lot more on fire than he did. Well, they didn't show up. They didn't get it done. They absolutely had it handed to them. But that happens early on in baseball. Got to be real careful with your unit size in baseball. But in basketball, NBA, Toronto came out and they just owned that second quarter after a slow first quarter start. That costed one of the paid picks. But Toronto certainly covered that first half pick with no problem. So we're picking up steam in NBA, guys. It's right around that time. Playoffs around the corner. It's already playoffs for several teams. So you don't want to miss what we got going. Make sure you guys hit me up at my Gmail, MikeBrennerSports@gmail.com. Got some information for the NBA playoff package that you just don't want to miss. All right, guys, baseball's in full gear. It's a big slate, a lot of early games early on in the season. I've got one pick in baseball. Let's get into it because there are some early games. All right, you've got the Mets taking on Washington. This ought to be a pitching duel. DeGrom taking on Strasburg. Right now, Washington at home is favored minus 145. See what happens. Both these teams off to very good starts. Washington faltered yesterday, but we'll see how they bounce back. The Mets have been very steady, and DeGrom, let's see if he can emulate his first performance earlier in the year. All right, guys, then you got Tampa Bay taking on Boston. There's no line right now. Tampa Bay just absolutely in a whirlwind. I know it's early in the year. They're 1-5, but they just look out of order. They just totally look out of sync, and I don't know if the injury factor's hitting them harder than people expected it to. But Boston, on the other end, they're looking strong. You got David Price, the ex-Tampa Bay Ray, okay, on the mound, toeing the rubber for Boston today, and Boston's off to a 5-1 start. They absolutely have momentum. This is a 2 p.m. Eastern start. There's no line out as of yet, so no call on this. Tampa Bay at Boston. All right, later on, I like this play. Baltimore going to take on the Yankees. Tanaka's going to be toeing the rubber. Baltimore, there's another team in a tailspin. I know it's early, but still, Buck Showalter and company, what the hell's going on? What is it? The pitching, mid-relief's breaking down. They can't find consistency in their batting order, especially at the end of the batting order. You got New York. They're loaded for bear when it comes to offense. They're just waiting for an explosion. And hats off to Giancarlo Stanton. Hell, he got booed, took a rough beating after striking out 5 times. And you know what? The people have the right to boo. It's like if I lose 5 picks in a row, I'm going to catch some slack for it. You're damn right I am, and I do. All right, but he came out yesterday and talk about bounce back. First at bat, hits one out of the park. So that young man's going to be just fine. Today, though, I like the pitch and matchup. I think Tanaka's just going to be too much to handle. It's a pretty big money line, but the advantage today, pull that trigger, baby. New York Yankees on the full game run line, minus 124. I think they separate themselves by 2, 3, or maybe even 4 runs. Baltimore's going to stay in that funk. Again, one Major League Baseball pick. Yankees on that full game run line, minus 124. Tanaka toeing the rubber. All right, NBA, very small slate tonight, but last night, Toronto showed they still want to hang in there. They want to try to, see if they can be the beast in the East. And Boston, they just ran out of gas. Cleveland's going to be the battle for them. Cleveland's really hot right now, and they're creeping up. Things are just kind of, the stars are laying where they should lay, as LeBron James would say. Golden State at the Pacers. This is a big game for the Pacers, okay? Battle for 3rd and 4th spot against Cavaliers and 76ers. That's what the Pacers are in for. I don't know. The depth of their bench is what scares me. Golden State, all right, they have got to get in playoff mode regardless of who's hurt, and that's what Durant has done. He's shouldered that team. He's playing out of his head. I think the book's got this one wrong, guys. This is my first official NBA pick. I think this line should be much more higher. We're pulling that trigger, baby. Golden State Warriors on the full game, minus 1.5. I think Durant's going to be too much. And Oladipo, I love that guy, but there's just going to be too much coming the other way, and he doesn't have the surrounding cast around him, I think, that can get it done. Golden State knows they got to get in playoff mode. We're almost there. I like it. Full game, minus 1.5. Another game I wanted to talk about, Cleveland, all right, at home against Washington. Cleveland's been cashing tickets for me personally. All right, they're on. Sometimes sometimes feel like they get into that ticket cashing mode when things are just rolling. Everybody's beating them up, not paying much attention to them. See what happens. Cleveland's at home against Washington. Washington better figure some things out. They're healthy, but when you got John Wall stepping back in after being gone so long, it takes time for the gel, for all of everybody to get back on the same page, for Bradley Beal to surrender a lot of the touches, all right? I'm telling you, this is a big, big thing. Cleveland right now, they may not have a shot. They don't have a shot to win the East, but they don't care. They want to get in playoff mode right now. They've been just too inconsistent all year with the roster changes, the trades. You got the Tyronn Lue, all kinds of drama. This team is going to come out focused tonight. Pull that trigger, baby. Cleveland Cavaliers on the first half, -3 against Washington. All right, guys, short video today. I hope everybody's having a great day, a great week, and looking forward to the weekend. Make sure you pay it forward. Spend that quality time with family. Help out a stranger along the way. I'm not exaggerating. I say it a lot, but I mean it. I don't care if it's helping somebody move that needs some help. I got involved in something like that last week. It is. It's a good thing to give back. Trust me, the only way to keep what you got is to give it back, baby. All right, now I'm not talking about giving anything back to the bookie because we're starting to pick up steam. We're picking up momentum. 3 picks for today. Major League Baseball going with the Yankees full game run line -124. In NBA, Golden State Warriors, baby, on the full game -1.5. And to top it off with our third pick tonight, of the night, Cleveland Cavaliers pulling that trigger, baby, on the first half -3. Let's get it done. Let's have a great day. Let's stay focused. Let's stay true to ourselves, okay? That's most important. Stay disciplined. Stick to your unit size. All right, guys, bet responsible. Beat your bookie. Fill that bag with Brenner. And don't forget, the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown is coming to you, baby. Let's get it done again tonight.